Jai Hind student, welcome to you all in the new academic session 2021 to 2022. I am your computer teacher Mr. Vinod Kumar Gupta. Today I am sharing you class 9th computer application first chapter computer system. As I discussed earlier that I will provide the video lecture of first chapter in last well. So this video lecture is the first chapter computer system. So we will discuss first thing that why computer is an essential part of our day-to-day life. So computer play a vital role in every field. They add industrial processes. They find application in medicine. They are the reason why software industries developed and flourished. And they play an important role in education. Network computers add quick communication and enable web access. So we can see their impact almost all sorts of applications, ranging from complex research based calculations to engineering, education, publication, entertainment, business, etc. So we cannot imagine our life without the computers. So it is an essential part of everyone life, every one of us, to understand the capabilities and the limitations of this wonderful machine. So next topic is what is computer. Next topic is what is so computer. The word computer is derived from Latin word computare, which means to count or compute. So the word computer can be used for any device that can perform calculations, or we can say that a computer is an electronic device which processes users data as per the instruction to produce the desired. So the word computer can be used for any device that can perform calculations, but a computer is not just used to perform calculations, as it has the capability to process various types of users data, and that too with 100% accuracy. It has become inevitable in offices and business environment. In this chapter we will discuss all these aspects in detail. So being a machine, computer cannot work independently, but it needs the user instructions, and that too in specific terms and order. Although a computer is based on a complex technology, its working principle is very simple, just like many day-to-day tasks we do in three stages called input, process and output. So we will discuss. Next topic is what is IPO cycle. What is IPO cycle? What is input, process, output cycle? A computer is based on a complex technologies. Its working principle is very simple, just like many day-to-day tasks we do in three stages called input, process and output. Input means data and instruction. Input means data and instruction. This is data. Input means data and instruction, and process and output means result or information. Next topic is what is data and information. So the term data is used for the raw facts which needs to be processed by the computer, whereas the terms information used for processed form of data, that is desired output. Okay, so these are the data and information. And next is working of the computer system. So as of now we know that computer works in IPO cycle, input, process and output cycle, to convert the raw data into useful information. It has mainly four functions to perform. First, input, which accept data and instructions. Second, processing, which manipulates data as per instructions. Third, output, which produces desired output information. And fourth is storage, which stores data, instruction and information. So the basic structure of the computer system consists of various components of perform these operations. So during the first stage, it reads the data and instructions using input device and stores these into the main memory of the system, which is processed by ALU. ALU means arithmetic logical unit. Second, during the second stage, the results produced by the ALU are stored back into the memory unit. Third step, during the third step, results are received on the output unit. So these are the basic structure of computer system, consist of various components to perform these operations. The data flow in the computer system is controlled by the CU, that is control unit, with the help of control signals sent by it to the various components of the computer system. In addition to these, a computer also has storage devices to store data and instructions. External memory is used to hold the processed results permanently for the later use. Okay, so next topic is what is input unit. So data and instruction are entered in the computer system with the help of the input unit, which act like a link between user and computer. Computer uses different types of input unit like keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone, etc., depending on the type of data or the format of instruction to be given to it. So these are the input unit. Next topic is processing unit. So what is processing unit? So data in the computer is processed by the central processing unit, that is CPU, which is also known as the brain of the computer. CPU is also known as the brain of the computer. It mainly comprises of two unit, ALU, arithmetic and logical unit, and CU, control unit. All types of data processing are carried out by the ALU, whereas CU helps to control the flow of data in the system from the one part to another part. Okay, so these are the processing unit. Next topic is output unit. Once the data is processed, the users receive the results on an output unit. The information stored in the binary form inside the computer is converted into the user's readable form before it appears on the output screen. Some commonly used output devices are monitor, printer, speaker, plotter, etc. Okay, so these are the output unit. Next topic is storage unit. So what is storage unit? Storage unit is also known as the memory unit, where data and information are stored temporarily in binary form. This is the main memory of the system, which is like storage brain of the computer. It interacts directly with the CPU to provide the required data and instructions and get back the processed information. It also interacts with the external memory devices for storing the information permanently and to retrieve the stored information in it. For example, RAM, random access memory, hard disk, pen drive, DVD, that is digit video disk. Okay, so this is the storage unit. Note that point. Main memory of the computer is also known as primary memory, as it stores everything like data, instruction and information in the binary form, which is directly understood by the CPU or processing unit. So thank you so much, and we will discuss next video lecture the characteristic of computer, limitations of computers and application of computers. Okay, thank you so much.